Uh-huh. See, Japan, yes, has a currency, yes, that I thought somebody was taking United States Treasury bonds, yes, and putting them in locations where they didn't have the right to have ownership of them, yes. Now, it's nice that they purchased $1 trillion of treasuries, yes, but I'm concerned that somebody took the money of Japan and decided to put it underneath the ocean, yes, and thought they'd control the currency of Japan. Now, I want to make mention of a couple things. Okay, okay. You issued a dissolution of marriage. Yes. That's being used to keep me from my sons. Yes. And you issued a protection order. Yes. That has fraud on it. Yes. Forgery. Felony. Yes. Treason. Right now. And I'm going to sue Japan. Yes. For having any knowledge of this taking place. Yes. Because of certain obligations of other nations to have to enforce. Yes. What is known as the contractual obligations of the United States. Yes. Now I want to remind you, this is a forgery. Yes, it is. But my concern is, since there's no signature of the petitioner, yes, and I've never seen a signature of the petitioner on the dissolution of marriage, exactly who was it that obligated me to the contractual obligations of it? Yes. And then how is it that the petitioner is involved in you issuing a decree of dissolution of marriage? Now this idea of the look-alike family, where you're going to have Georgia sign as the mother of my 5 sons? Yes. You know, I want them. Do you understand that? Now Japan has a considerable amount of liability for putting one of their, what are they called? Security certificates? Yes. On my phone. And last night I asked for every phone of every Japanese, yes, in Japan, to see exactly how many of these security certificates, yes, have been issued to these various corporations and governments, yes, so that they could access the GPS location of the individual. Oh, why are these security certificates on the cell phones of citizens? Yes. And whom was it that wanted to know the location of every Japanese citizen? Now, when you think about security, I would say that the Japanese, yes, should have done some research since last night. And when they found out GoDaddy.com repository, yes, could you get me the search CERTS.GoDaddy? Now, as I remember it, I was going to purchase GoDaddy, but Berkshire Hathaway decided to buy them. Could you call Warren Buffett and find out exactly what this repository, yes, of the security certificates are, yes, in every nation of the world? Because when I think of what I was looking at last night, yes, it seems that somebody can put these on any cell phone and know exactly what you're doing and when you're doing it. Now, I've always respected the technological advancements of the Japanese society. But now, I'm wanting to know every individual that has a legal right to issue one of these certificates, yes, that can put it on any cell phone for whatever reason, yes, because they make no sense to me. Yes. See, I could go to the Play Store and I can buy one of these softwares from the Google Play Store. Yes, you could. But the thought of corporations and governments putting their certificates, well, what possible reason does a Japanese government have for putting a security certificate on my Android phones? Unless, of course, somebody's been just making up fake counterfeit certificates. Yes. See, wouldn't that be such a bother if the Japanese government, yes, found out that some hackers, yes, were using the name of their government to issue security certificates, yes, for each and every operating system of every cell phone, yes, without the actual presidential authority.